Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another Airbnb video for today. So summer is just around the corner, and what you do in the summer, you go on vacation, you travel, maybe you also have to work, but nowadays you can work from everywhere. So who's going to win from that situation? Companies like Airbnb, Expedia, Booking, but in this video let's focus on Airbnb. So if you don't know, travel has obviously taken a huge hit because of the pandemic, but since a long time ago, travel has been going up each and every year, but because of the pandemic, it has sharply decreased. But right now we have seen an acceleration of people that want to travel, that want to move, that want to work from everywhere. So if you missed Q1, let me remind you of some key numbers. So stays of more than 28 days increased by 14%. Nights booked at rural stays increased 32% in the summer of 2019. to 42% to this summer. 24% of nights booked in Q1 were for long stays. Long stays equal 28 days or more. And 50% of new listings in Q1 were actually booked just 4 days after they were activated. So people are looking to go and travel, maybe not just travel for vacation, maybe they'll go and travel for work as well, because right now you can work from anywhere if obviously the company allows you to do that. So travel has basically changed in a way we could have never imagined before. So we're going to focus on all of that in this video. Before I do so, I just want to thank everyone that has been subscribing lately. We are past 16,000 subscribers. So I just want to thank everyone that has been subscribing. And if you like these videos, leave it an early thumbs up, as it really helps me outgrow the channel and get my videos out there. I would also like to thank the Motley for sponsoring this video. And again, these are my views and my views only. The Motley is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You guys know I love finding new investing tools and resources to help me find the latest growth stock and innovative company. And right now I have a discount for one of my favorite services, the Full offers. Through the Motley Fool's stock advisor service, you get access to a ton of expert stock picks. Every month you'll get 2 picks that are aimed at growing your wealth and to help you realize your financial goals. Stock advisors' average stock picks have returned over 500%. If growing your money is something you'd like to do more this year, you can visit www.fool.com/couchinvestor or click on the link below for access to my special offer and decide if Stock Advisor is right for you. Now let's dive into this. Alright, so summer just around the corner, lots of people getting vaccinated, lots of people already made plans for the summer. So we already have some key metrics for you right here. So this was from a couple of weeks ago. So search following EU travel updates. In the 7-day period from May 18 till 24, the volume of searches on Airbnb by people in EU member states looking for cross-border stays within the bloc increased by up to 31% compared to the same period in 2019, including searches from Belgium, Germany, France, Portugal, Italy, Spain, Austria, and the Netherlands, Czech Republic, and Ireland. The way people are traveling has also changed, because in the summer of 2019, all top destinations on Airbnb were major cities. For the summer of 2021, the top destinations by bookings have moved beyond cities to coastal and other rural areas. And we have actually seen this before as well. During the pandemic, people were also still traveling because, well, Airbnb did take a hit, but didn't take such a hit like hotels, because people could still have stayed at Airbnbs if they wanted to, which is, in my opinion, still safer than going to a hotel because it's just you and your family. So instead of taking flights or whatever, you just took your car and you went to maybe a remote place and stayed at an Airbnb. And that's exactly what's happening right now as well for the summer. And I expect that trend to grow and go on in the years to come, months to come as well. Whether you're doing this for vacation or for work, it doesn't really matter. Now, another key point that is pretty important, especially if you want to invest in Airbnb, is the fact that people are booking Airbnbs for much longer. It doesn't really matter if it's rural areas or cities. For actually cities, they are making a comeback, because the top 3 destinations for long-term stays on Airbnb are all cities. In New York, 62% of summer nights booked in the city are long-term stays. And in Seattle and Los Angeles, long-term stays are at 40 and 43% respectively this summer. And this is obviously great for the company, but especially for the host, because before people were maybe booking an Airbnb for a night, for 3 nights, maybe for a week. And then you will be looking at the next 3 weeks for the month, maybe with an empty apartment. Now with people booking stays for 28 days or even longer, you're maybe more relaxed, more secured financially as well. So that's great. And for the company or for investors, this is great to see as well, because you know, look, for this month now, X and Y people are going to stay. You know how much they're going to pay. You know this money is coming in, unless obviously they cancel or something else happens. But this is always great to see. And then we're going back to the point of Airbnb, maybe going into the rental industry. Who knows? And lastly, not so long ago, Airbnb announced 100 new updates to the Airbnb app, the whole Airbnb ecosystem, which is going to be great for both the host and the guest. For the host, if you didn't know, 90% of hosts are actually individuals, not professionals. So everything that's going to happen right now in Airbnb, all of these updates are going to help hosts manage their listings much better, basically creating this type of suite for them to use and maybe better the experience for the guest, make it easier for them to host their listings, manage their listings if they have a couple of them, which is going to be a great way for the host to maybe manage all of their properties, let's say, turn them into maybe hotel managers in some way. Now, there are obviously some cons. We're going to talk about that in a bit. And for guests, they've added some really good ways of customizations. Wherever you're going, if you're going to Portugal, to Japan, maybe to Africa, to the United States, you won't see the same things every time you look for a property, because in Japan, there are some specific houses that you can only see in Japan. In Italy or in France, there are some specific houses you can see there. And maybe in the future, when you're on Mars, you might see something you don't see on Earth. So for guests, they've added some customization things. When you want to travel and let's say you're flexible, so you can say you're flexible and suddenly the search realm opens up to you, not just to a specific city, but maybe to lots of cities nearby. The amount of days you want to stay, etc. also expands. So that's great for the guests as well. Flexibility is always a good option to have. Now let's talk about the cons a bit. And the biggest con here is obviously the fees. Maybe some hidden fees, but especially the super high service or cleaning fees, because sometimes you stay one night and then the host charges you $100, $150 in cleaning fees for just one night. Makes no sense. Honestly, I don't know how Airbnb are going to tackle this. Maybe if they grow big enough, they can contract some cleaning crews in the area and then the fee will be fixed. So you can't really rig the system or something like that. But right now, I think most of the complaints I've seen on Twitter or on Reddit are because of hosts that are putting up way too high cleaning fees. Obviously, I hope this will change in the future. But then again, Airbnbs are not for everyone, just like hotels are not for everyone. Both can coexist in this space because the travel industry is really an industry worth trillions of dollars. I'm bullish on Airbnb. Are you bullish on Airbnb? Let me know down in the comments below. And that will be it for this video. If you liked it, consider leaving a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.